So I am on Fairfax, South Fairfax, and I noticed that they have these fields, and it looks like they have tomatoes. I don't know if they're ready to be picked by the farmers, but maybe it's not tomatoes, but I'm pretty sure they're tomatoes or some other type of fruit. I believe tomatoes actually qualify as fruit. But yeah, this is really beautiful. I just love it. This reminds me of how awesome us humans are. The way we can just do this, farm this. We're the only animal that is capable of farming. I hear something. Maybe it's a squirrel. Maybe it's a rabbit. I don't know. So yeah, this is South Union. So yes, this is Fairfax, South Fairfax. South Fairfax ends right there on that stop sign, and it just goes like for a long time down there. I actually spent maybe a year or two, or I forgot, something like that, living in a home here in Fairfax when I was about 10 or 11 years old, up to maybe 12 years of age, close to being 13 perhaps. And well, to be honest, I did not like living on Fairfax. It was really far away from the heart of the city. And well, if you're living in a home out here where it's very remote, and it might not be the best thing for some people, because humans are social animals. And let's just say that I needed more socialization, and we ended up moving to a different place, which was better. And now I live in the heart of Bakersfield, kind of. I don't know if this is a field of a crop, but I don't think so. Like, this doesn't look like a field of crops, but it looks like there's lines. But maybe it was at one point. I don't know if this is for sale. If it is for sale, I don't know how much it's going to cost. Maybe $1 million, maybe more. I mean, I reckon that properties like land out here in Kern County is more affordable than land in, let's say, Los Angeles County. That's a given. I mean, yeah, most likely. I've seen like an acre of land for like $14,000, more than an acre of land for something like that. Like, it's crazy how cheap you can get land in Bakersfield. Like, even if you say, oh, 100,000 or $500,000 isn't cheap. Well, compared to Los Angeles County or San Francisco County, yes, it is. So right here on Fairfax, there's what appears to be grapes. And right next to the grapes, there's this crop here. I don't know what kind of crop this is. Okay. Oh! I forgot the names of this crop. It's at the top of my head, but yeah, I used to eat peaches or something like that. No, not peaches. Well, yeah, I used to eat these. Man, I know the name of them in Spanish. I just forgot it in English. And over there, all the way down there, there's tomatoes. Like, it's the amount of fruit and vegetables that is, well, mostly fruit from my understanding. Well, pumpkins also grown out here in Kern County, but it's really cool the variety of food that is grown out here. This place kind of reminds me of Ayr in Queensland, Australia, like a farm, those farming towns. Except, here you're earning dollars. Like right there's a lot of field workers that are working, and I love it. I laugh because I can't believe there's so many of my people that come out here. I'm not saying all these people are illegal, but I'm pretty sure that not all of them are legals. They're probably Mexican citizens, Salvadoran citizens, but a lot of these people that work in the fields, like the vast majority, are illegals. Because I remember I used to work there, and pretty much all of them were illegal, and pretty much all of them had vehicles. They had savings, and they bought themselves vehicles. They had themselves an iPhone. They had themselves Nike. They had Nike shoes, Levi's jeans. Meanwhile, there's people that I know that are U.S. citizens. They're Hispanic Americans, like myself, but they're lazy. They don't work. Meanwhile, I work 40 hours a week, 40 plus hours a week. Man, I love the Mexicans because they hustle. That's what I like about our culture. I love it. Look at my fellow Hispanic people. waking up really early in the morning and then doing this back-breaking work so they can have a better life, earning way more than they could in Mexico and Salvador and other Latin American countries. I love that. When I worked there, not one Hispanic complained, not one, and I loved it, because when I work in other locations where I have Mexicans that are born in the United States, they're different. It's a different breed. They tend to complain more. Meanwhile, Hispanics, no, they're like, well, this is like, they're earning 4 times as much. So for them, coming here and earning what they earn here at the farms would be similar to you going to like maybe Norway and doing a similar job that you have here, but instead of making $40,000, you're making $140,000 or $100,000 if the wages were that high in Norway, which they're not. But yeah, it would be like quadrupling your income. That's how it is. So for an illegal immigrant to come to America and make minimum wage, they're automatically making like 4 or 5 times or more than they were making working a full-time job in Mexico. So that would be similar to you making like $120,000 to $150,000 for a minimum wage job if you moved to a different country that actually paid 4 times as much. So that's how it is for them. And so a lot of Hispanics, they don't complain. Here is corn. They're growing corn here. I've never seen a corn crop, but they have one. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that's corn. I wouldn't mind having a corn farming neighbors and them bringing me corn, because I freaking love corn, especially Mexican corn with chile and mayonesa and sometimes some lemon. Heck yeah, and the cheese, like from the elote man, the corn man. There's this location here. It looks like a little oasis, palm oasis. What the heck's? The entrance is blocked off. Maybe someone lives out there. Looks like a rich farmer, cattle rancher. I live there. I don't know. I don't know if you can see, but from over there, there's a bunch of palm trees. Like, you see lined up over there? There's a bunch of palm trees. There's a lot of palm trees on Union Avenue. Well, at least on the southern part of Union Avenue. And here there's it might be a small trucking company, trucking business. Kind of, let's see, some more crops here. I think this might be the street called Panama Road, not Panama Lane. In Bakersfield, we have Panama Road and Panama Lane. So yeah, a lot of Bakersfield looks like this. That's why a lot of people call it basically the Texas or the country town, the country town of the country city of California. This place is open to the public. Oh, it's a garden place. So yeah, there's a lot of palm trees here. You would think you weren't in Bakersfield. Like, I don't know who planted these palm trees, but it looks beautiful. And you wouldn't think this is Union Avenue. So many people in Bakersfield never come to this area, I think, because nobody ever spoke about it from when I used to be a kid, even now. Because most people have no reason to come out here, especially in my social group, since I don't really hang out with people that are in the trucking industry, because they simply, I'm not a trucker, and I'm not a part of that group. And people that are great field workers, I don't really have many of those in my life anymore, since I stopped working in that industry. Sadly, in a way, it's also a good thing, because I have a better job now. But it's sad because the people that work in the farm work, they're really cool people. They invite you to like kickbacks and barbecues, carne asadas, and whatnot. And plus, they give you free food, a lot of free food, a lot of free fruits and vegetables, a lot of them. A lot of grapes, man.